Hey everybody, thank you for tuning in, and a special thank you to Rock for hosting this gameplay video on his Rock Presents. I am bringing this game to you. I'm playing Domination on Summit, and I'm bringing it to you for a couple of reasons. One, because Rock is actually in this game. Rock is a pal of mine, so I'm hoping this makes Rock Presents. And two, because I do fairly decent. I have a good score, a good kill-death ratio. We win. And three, because I'm going to explain a few different things to you. Now, first off, you're going to notice that I flash myself a lot. Now, I'm not a pro player. I don't have a lot of amazing games like Rock does, but I have decent games. I can maneuver the tactics that we use when we play fairly well, and I'm going to describe a few of those to you while we play here. Now, the first thing I want to explain is some of you might be saying, "Well, Jesus, why is Rock putting his friends on Rock Presents? Isn't this for other people?" Well, first off, I've known Rock for a while. We haven't really started playing a lot together until recently, and I'm going to explain a couple of things to you guys. Now, I know I'm a YouTube director myself, so I get the occasional message asking to play. I don't have a lot of subscribers like Rock does. I have a fair amount, but the number of messages that I get with 130 or 138 subscribers, 140, something like that at the time of this recording, is a decent amount, but I can't imagine what Rock gets with 23,000 subscribers. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of insider knowledge from somebody who knows Rock and who got to know him and got to playing with him from finding his YouTube channel. First off, I talk to Rock online. I ask him questions and try to discuss tactics with him, get his advice and things like that, because first off, obviously you can tell I'm an older guy. I'm not extremely old, but I feel it. I'm going to be 30 in about a week and a half here, and Rock is a little bit older than me, but Rock and I have a lot in common, and I get a lot of advice and occasionally life advice from him as well, and what started out as just gaming advice obviously grew into something else. And with the messages he gets saying, "Hey Rock, I'm a subscriber, I'm a huge fan, let's play together." The dude's got 23,000 subscribers. Obviously he can't play with everybody. However, if you want to play with him, and this has actually worked for me as well, all you do is you send a message like you do now. If he wants to play, he's going to play with you. Now, granted, we have our own group that we usually run with. I say we. I play with them a few times a week. But the one thing you don't do, the one thing that's going to ensure that you are never going to play with Rock Lobster, is to send multiple messages or annoying messages, or to keep spamming him with questions and things like that. Rock is a guy, just like we all are. So if he wants to play with you, he's going to. If he doesn't want to play with you, which I can understand. Sometimes he doesn't want to play with me, which I don't fault him for that. Then you don't keep harassing him, and that goes for anybody. That's even the big name machinima directors out there, of which I think Rock is one. But even people like myself with minimal subscribers and such, you ask once. If you get a reply, awesome. If you don't, leave it at that. Obviously we saw the message. We don't want to be harassed, even though we appreciate the fact that you're fans. Now, the second thing I'm going to talk about is teamwork. As you can see here, we're playing Domination. The game isn't super exciting. You see, I'm pretty much camping in one particular area, and only occasionally do we push up and try to take A, and that's just to try to change things up a little bit here. But what we're doing is we are ensuring a spawn trap. If you're watching Rock's videos, you know what those are anyway. But these are the tactics that you need to use, whether you're playing with us, whether you're playing with Rock, whether you're playing with your friends. If you want to win, sure, it's not the most exciting gameplay, okay? But if you're losing, it's not the most fun gameplay. So what you want to do here is you want to keep winning. You're going to notice, through the green arrows, when we have players die, or we have a spot open where we know the enemy can slip in, get inside the perimeter that we've set up, somebody will step in and fill it. Okay, no two people generally stay in one same area, and you know, if they do, they're watching different corners, different angles, and that's how it's set up. Every once in a while, I'll get a good game. Rock gets great games more often than not. You know, you'll see the number one player here as the game ends a little later is Mossy Oak. He gets great games frequently, and the reason for this is because we know how to set up. We know where to watch certain choke points, and we use kill streaks that will complement each other. For instance, I have a counter spy plane, a napalm, and a blackbird. I don't usually go for the high kill streaks. It's rare that I get them. I do get them occasionally, as you'll see in some of my videos. But what I want to do is I want to ensure, first off, that I'm getting kill streaks and I'm getting extra points, because unlike Rock, I'm not a rank 15, so I need all the extra XP I can get. And I want to ensure that I'm getting kill streaks that are going to help my team out. And if I'm constantly trying to get dogs or a chopper gunner or a gunship, I'm only really going to help my team once every 4 or 5 games. That's about the average that I get those when I set them up. So I'd rather have something that's going to help us now rather than help us every now and then, if you know what I mean there. Also, you'll see that I'm running the Sm1tty. I think we all pretty much run that, because there's nothing like a game, there's nothing like a win when you have a Blackbird that's up for 75 or 80% of the game, because it really tips the scales in your favor. And that's actually why I run with counter spy plane as well, is because if the enemy team hauls a Blackbird out of a care package, or they string together the 8 kill streak, you're going to see me use that. Sure, it can be shot down, but it disrupts them enough and allows us to build you know, enough kills that we might have an SR-71 of our own, or even a chopper gunner or a gunship or dogs or something like that, just something to disrupt the Blackbird, because it really is a very powerful kill streak. So that's my motivation there. Now you'll see the game here is pretty much winding down. Rock is going to come out on top, and I end up going, I think, 28-3, which is, by my standards, a very good match. Unfortunately, I'm 4 or 5 places down in terms of points, so that tells you how good the people are that we run together with. And it's not, again, it's not all based on skill, it's based on tactics. We know how to play off each other, we know which weapons to use, we know how to cover each other's backs, so that if one person gets killed, more often than not, you're going to see a member of our team kill the person that killed our teammate. If you follow me there, I know it gets a little confusing when I speak. What can I say? I'm from Maine. We're all like that up here. But like I said, the game's winding down now. You know, heed my advice. Use, you know, particular tactics. And if you are one of the people that sends messages to Rock, he'll never say it, but it can be quite annoying if you constantly spawn the messages. So as a public service announcement, I'm not going to say on behalf of Rock, because I don't know if he approves of this message or not, but on behalf of me, don't spam the messages, people. Thanks for tuning in.